guys, and welcome back to a brand new Sims 4 speed build. If you're new to the channel, hey, how's it going? My name is Jen, thank you for stopping in, and if you enjoy yourself while you're here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button before you go, because every time you do, a Sim gets their plumb bob. Today's build was inspired by a photo that I found online, so really quick, before we get too far into this video, let me just slide that photo in so that you guys know what I'm referencing as I'm building the house. Now, when the build is complete, it is not an exact replica of that photo. It's mainly due to the restrictions of building in The Sims 4, but the back of my house, the blue section, definitely feels smaller than the back section did in the photo, and my greenhouse is going to be a lot taller than the greenhouse in that picture. But other than that, I do think that they come out very similar. I also kind of approached the windows to the tiny home section of it differently, but they do have a lot of similarity, and I did love that photo, which is why I chose to use it as a reference point. And even though it kind of looks super tiny at certain angles from the outside, it definitely ends up feeling pretty spacious on the inside, which I always love. I love when something looks all little from one perspective and then you go inside and you're like, whoa, this is a lot of space. You guys will see what I mean in the virtual tour at the end of this video. Oh, and by the way, I don't know if you caught the second video that I put up last Wednesday. If you're new to the channel, you won't have seen it, but if you're subscribed, I'm sure you did. But last week, outside of just doing a normal speed build video on Wednesday, I also put up a very quick virtual tour of the build that I featured in the mini vet / urban jungle video I did a few weeks back. And I really was still so in love with that build that I had to go in and do kind of like a full-fledged 3D walk around tour. That's what I did for the tour at the end of this video as well. And I really like presenting you guys the builds in that manner. So don't be surprised if you start seeing a lot of either virtual tours at the end of shorter videos or just plain virtual tours of builds that I've done in the past, like I did last week. But I'm having a lot of fun kind of making these like virtual walkthroughs of all the builds. I was getting really burnt out on doing just photo, and sometimes you really don't get the vibe of a place off of the photos as much as I think you would if you were like touring it. So I am in love with presenting the videos this way right now, and I hope you guys like it too, because I want to keep doing this. I want to keep featuring builds and shorter videos like this. I want to give you guys a more in-depth view of the builds, and if you're down for it, expect a lot more of them to come. Okay, I can't think of a way to segue back into talking about the actual build, so I'm just going to say it. Now we're going to go back to talking about the actual build. This house is clearly flooded with CC. I have said it once and I will say it again. I am a firm believer that you either go all in with custom content or you just leave it alone. So you will see me go all in with the amount that I'm using for the house. And like I have said many times before as well, if you guys want any of the links to any of these items, just leave me a comment below and let me know which ones you want. I will run the house through Sims 4 Tray Importer and I will let you know where to get those items. And while we're discussing things that you guys may want, some of you may want the entire build. If that is the case, then you can find it in the gallery right now. The name of the build is Tiny Garden Lover, and then my name there is going to be Simplay Jen. I'm going to go ahead and throw that up now. You can either find it by searching for the name of the build or just searching for me. If you find me, feel free to follow me in the gallery. All of the builds that are shown on this channel go up in the gallery live first, so you can always get a sneak peek at what's to come, and sometimes things make it there that don't make it here. So there you go. That's 2 reasons right there that you may want to hit that follow button. Okay, awkward segue back into the build. When it came to furnishing and decorating this house, I actually tried to keep it pretty simplistic. In the bedroom, there's a little bit more personality with some paintings and things, but out in the main living space, I really kept it very simple, very clean. I can imagine that the person who would live in this house with this furnishing is a very minimalistic person. I think that they would spend a lot more time kind of enjoying outside, enjoying plant life. You aren't going to buy this tiny home if you want to really fill it with a lot of clutter, because even though it is small, for me, something about it still feels very open. And I guess this is just a really long, lengthy, runaround way of saying that I just imagine the person living here is more minimalistic in their decorating and styling aesthetic. So way to super stretch that out, Jen. So for the end of this video, I really don't want to talk during the virtual tour. I'd rather put music behind it and let you guys pay attention to the build more than anything that I may be saying. And given that desire, it is time for me to wrap this bad boy up. If you guys enjoyed today's build, and if when the tour portion of it is over, you guys like that, please hit the thumbs up button before you go. They are always appreciated and help guide the channel. If you've made it this far but you still haven't hit that subscribe button, I would highly recommend it. Other than that, I do hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, and I hope that you make it back here for the next one. Alright, y'all, take it easy.